Good afternoon, students. Yesterday we have done selection of sowing of the seeds, that part of the agriculture pattern, agriculture activity. Then in this one we have done that selection and sowing of the seeds. Then which type of the selection of seeds we will do. Then how we will sow of seeds inside the soil. There is a different method we have done yesterday, that is the broadcasting manual method, by traditional tool, and by seed drill and the transplantation. There are different method to plant their seeds inside the soil. Now today we will do next step for the agriculture activity, that is the replacement of the nutrient in the soil. Yesterday I told you about it. Then which type of the replacement we will do for the soil nutrition. Then there is a two type of the method I told you, that is the one is a natural method to restore soil fertility, second is the manure and the fertilizers. Then there inside this one there we will read about the different step of the soil nutrient, from where that soil will we will provide nutrients to the soil. Now first is a natural method to restore soil fertility. There is a natural method. Then the fertility of the soil is restored naturally by the adopting the following method. There are the different method by which we will increase the fertility of our soil. Now first is the following. In this method land is left uncultivated for some time. And following this one method, in this method like this one, we are cropping now this time. Then for some time, for one season, 2 season, then we will left our land as it is. Then after that, then we will grow their crop. That's why then fertility will be increased. Then due to this one, the soil will get more nutrients. So in this method, the land is left uncultivated for one or more season. The follow land regions regain means to gain the nutrients by decomposition of remain plant and animal by action of the microbes. Due to the microbes, then soil will get nutrients. Now next method, crop production rotation. By crop rotation, what is crop rotation? That is a rotation of the cropping inside the soil. That one time we are cropping there wheat, second time we are cropping there mustard, like this one we will do there the crop rotation with the season. Then fertility will increase of our land. Then crop rotation is a method of the growing different crops alternately on the same field with the different season we are growing their different crop. Then fertility will increase. For example, the farmer grow crops like wheat and or barley in the first year. This is the followed by growing leguminous plants, that is for example pea or soya bean. In the next season, then that means in one season we are cropping their wheat and barley. Next season we are cropping their pea and soya bean. Then cropping will be different with the different season. Then due to this one, that fertility will be increased. This help in the replacement of the soil with the nitrogen, because there is a need of the nitrogen by the more amount, but nitrogen will get to the soil to plant not by the air but by the soil in form of the water. You have learnt earlier in class 7 that bacteria called rhizobium are present in the root of the nodules of the leguminous plant. These bacteria convert atmospheric nitrogen into the simple nitrogen compound. Because why they need of conversion of nitrogen into the simple compound of the nitrogen, nitrates? Because that plant can't get nitrogen from the atmosphere, so that atmospheric nitrogen and the fertilizer nitrogen is converted into the liquid form, soluble form. Then from that soluble form will be mixed with the soil. Then by the soil with help of the root, then plant will gain compound of the nitrogens. we can get earlier absorbed by the plant, that is the absorbed by the plant with help of roots. Then farmer are being encouraged to adopt these practices. Then farmer encouraged to encourage means to give some extra enhancement. Mixed cropping. What is mixed cropping? In this, mixed cropping means when we are using that one type of the crop, then inside that crop we are using another crop at the same time in same season, then this type of the cropping is a mixed cropping, and this also help to increase the nutrition in our soil. Now in this method, two or more crop are grown together in the same field. The crop are selected such that the nutrient requirement of one crop is fulfilled by the other. Now leguminous crops such as pea, soybean, cereal crop like wheat or rice can be grown together in the same field. Means at the same time we can grow two crop with each other to increase fertility. Cotton and the groundnut are grown together. These also grown together at same season. These are the natural method to increase the fertility of our soil. Now next, our manure and fertilizer. Manure and fertilizer, these also used to increase the fertilization of the fertility of the soil. Now use of manure and fertility is called manuring. There are also two type of this one. One is manure, second is fertilizer. Manure is the organic compound and fertilizer is a man-made compound. There is a two different thing. Manure is a organic compound that is obtained by the decomposition of plant and animal waste by the microbes. But fertilizer is a human-made, that is a in which rich amount of the chemical substances, for example nitrogen, phosphorus, etc. Okay. So there is this one is fertilizer is a chemical substances. So there is some disadvantages also, but advantages also. Okay. Now manure, there is some example of manure. First is a compost. Compost is a prepared by the decomposition of farm and domestic organic waste like animal excreta, facial material of human being, sewage waste and weeds, dry leaves, etc. From these waste material, we can prepare compost. In the compost pit, the process of the producing compost is called compositing. We may define compositing as a biological process in which microbes decompose the organic matter to produce manure. Composite is the rich in the organic nutrients but not in the same essential nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Now next, our green manure that we will get from our plant only, that we are cropping in our land, then from there we will get the green manure. Some crop like sun, hemp and the sesbania are grown in a field before sowing the seeds. They are then poured back into the soil when seedlings are young. Some plants we are using in our land for the manure, then after they get grow, then we will poured back, that we will harvesting it in our soil, and after some time it will mix inside the soil and it will increase the fertility. Now these plant decompose in the soil. After this harvesting, then these plant will decompose and increase the soil fertility. They also provide protection against soil erosion and leaching. They also provide protection from these terms. Now next, our fertilizer. There is a two type of this one, manure and fertilizer. To increase fertility, first we have done manure and type of this manure. Now next we will do fertilizer. What are fertilizers? Fertilizers are human-made chemical substances which are rich in one or two nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. There is a rich amount of these components to increase the nutrient inside the soil. Now fertilizer are produced in the factory fertilizer are produced in the factory because these are the man-made, human-made chemical substances. For example, nitrogenous fertilizer, there contain urea, ammonia, sulfate and sodium nitrate. Second, our phosphatic fertilizers, there contain superphosphate and ammonium phosphate. Next, our photosic fertilizers, there contain potash, potassium sulfate. Now next, our complex fertilizers. In this complex fertilizer, there contain nitrophosphate, urea, ammonia phosphate. Next, fertilizer are soluble in water. Yes, their fertilizers we will dissolve in water, then thus are earlier absorbed by the plant and increase the crop yield. Then fertilizer are usually applied either by spray or there through irrigation canal. Irrigation canals means then we will keep that fertilizer inside the water of the canal, then during the irrigation it will distribute in the complete land. Now advantages of the manure. There, what is the advantages? Because this is the organic manure, so there is so much advantages. First one, enhance the water holding capacity of soil. First, that is the increase. Enhance means increase the water holding capacity of the soil. That means soil water can hold for more time inside the soil. That capacity of that soil will increased by the manure. Second, makes the soil pores which make exchange of gases easily. Then this one increase the soil porous, that by which air can transfer from soil to atmosphere to soil. Now increase the number of the soil friendly microbes. This also increase the soil friendly microbes. Microbes means that are the help to increase the decomposition of the manure inside the soil. Now next, improve the texture of the soil. That increase the texture of the soil. Add humus to the soil. This increase the humus inside the soil. Is not expensive because we can make it at our home by compositing at any pit. So this is not expensive, can be easily prepared from the waste in the farm. Does not cause water pollution, that is not cause water pollution. Now next, there disadvantages of fertilizer, because there is a manure is a considered better than the fertilizer, because fertilizer is a chemical fertilizer, that is a human made chemical substances, but manure is a formed by the decomposition of plant and animal wastage. So disadvantages of using fertilizer. Modern agriculture depend greatly on the chemical fertilizers. Excessive use of the fertilizers greatly increase the crop yield, but when the fertilizer get washed off through the irrigation and rainfall, they reach the water bodies like river and lake, that is the increase the water pollution. That is a disadvantage. It will increase the water pollution, by which, because it will that fertilizer mix with the river and lakes, so it increase the water pollution. The polluted water is unfit for the human consumption. It even kill the aquatic animals such as fish. Fertilizer are non-biodegradable. But non-biodegradable means that can't be decomposed inside the soil. Thus also cause the soil pollution. This also increase the soil pollution. To maintain fertility of the soil, excess use of the fertilizer should be avoided and use of manure should be promoted. So there is so much disadvantages of the fertilizer. That's why we should use the manure. We should promote the manure, not fertilizers. For your homework, there is a difference between fertilizer and manure is given about the nature, preparation, humus, amount of nutrient present, and there is the cost. This difference you have to do for your homework. Learn this difference between fertilizer and manure. This is the replacement of our soil, that how we can increase the nutrition in our soil. Then read this chapter up to this topic and learn their difference between fertilizer and manure. Now next topic we will do tomorrow, irrigation.